and Brad here with Years of Years, and it's This Day in Disney for March 11th.
Wow.
Hey.
Love the double ones.
Oh, there you go. So on This Day in Disney, we're going to 1977, double sevens. Sounds kind of fun. And on this day, the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh was released to everyone. It was produced by Walt Disney Productions and distributed by Buena Vista Distributions. And it is a compilation of Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day, Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, and Winnie the Pooh and Tigger too.
There you go.
So these three shorts are all linked together with the newly created material and an ending to give closure to the stories.
There you go.
Based on the final chapter of A. Milne's The House of Pooh's Corner.
Yes.
Yes.
And of course, the animation takes us into the book and a journey through the book.
Yes.
Page turnings and
Yes.
Pooh trouncing upon pages and words and numbers. So it's very, very, very true homage.
Yeah,
to the
we love this movie and they did a great job with it for sure. So Walt Disney had involvement in the shorts. So even though it was released in 1977, it was one of the last films that was produced that he had a hand in technically because of the shorts that they produced
we always think
previously.
Yeah, we always think it's the Jungle Book and that was the last release with his hand in it, but interesting.
Yes. Yeah, and so of course the franchise will have various sequels and television programs and of rides at Disneyland and Magic Kingdom and Hong Kong Disneyland and Pooh's Honey Hunt in Tokyo Disneyland.
Yeah.
So
we love Pooh's Grand Adventure.
Yes.
And we love the newest adaptation. Miles dressed up as, we've said this before, Miles dressed up as cosplayed as Christopher Robin for that one, for the premiere for us.
He did. It was so cute.
Yeah, and the soundtrack for that one is wonderful with Zoe and singing the So Long. We listen to So Long every once in a while, just fantastic. I mean, it has a heritage.
It does.
We love running to Pooh. We love jumping in the honey pots. We love shouting hooray at the end. You know, it's just...
And the cake. I love the cake at the end.
Indeed.
So cute. And Pooh waving at it.
Yeah. But I'll mention, you said...
I just wanted to say, though, with Walt Disney, the short that he was involved in or produced was The Blustery Day.
Okay.
And it was Walt's intention to he wanted to create a feature film, but he decided to make the shorts instead. So all three shorts, as well as the future feature films, boast classic songs, and this was what I wanted to share, that the Sherman Brothers did all those lovely songs that we love so much and that are in our heads a lot. You know, so
I'm just a little black rain cloud. I mean, there's so many, and like you go through, and it's like you wonder if there's other people involved.
Well, the main Winnie the Pooh song, then Up, Down, Touch the Ground, Rumbly in My Tumbly, Little Black Rain Cloud, A Rather Blustery Day, The Wonderful Thing About Tiggers, that's the Sherman Brothers, Heffalumps and Woozles, The Rain, Rain, Rain Came Down, Down,
Maybe
Down.
some of their best work. I mean, meaning, meaning for this film, that was demanding. That's a lot of pieces and so many strong ones.
They did well, and they're catchy. The Sherman Brothers were so good at writing these children's songs that just get in your head, and they're fun to sing, and they're positive, and just make you feel happy. So
well, and I'll mention, you said 1977 this was released. I was a year old, and I'm not sure if it's my first birthday or my second birthday, but Winnie the Pooh was my cake. And they had me actually stand in it, like, or I stepped into it or something like that. They have pictures of it.
Yeah.
But it was extraordinary. You know, it's like a lot of times these days we go and we buy manufactured cakes. This one was like, I don't know if they had made it even. Maybe my mom made it because it was totally frosted. Pooh, the whole thing, like hand frosted.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Careful. There you go. So the character Gopher which he is not in the books, in the Milne stories, was created because Disney wanted an all-American character that could appeal to children and also add an element of comedy. So when you think of Gopher, that's a Disney addition to the, you know, the
very much in the line with the animals in like Bedknobs and Broomsticks at the time, you know, just the way they behave. So totally.
Piglet had the animators wanted to have expressiveness, since, you know, Pooh and Piglet they're based off of, you know, these stuffed animals, so they really made sure that they were very expressive. And the scene where Rabbit, there's the scene where Pooh gets stuck in Rabbit's house, right? And Pooh or Rabbit makes Pooh's backside like part of the decor. Yeah. That wasn't in the book,
right?
So, but that was something that Walt Disney also had actually thought up when he read the book. So that's kind of interesting and kind of
sharing
his
Walt
process. And kind of he wasn't, you know, waiting until they had rights or something to come up with, well, if I had my hands on this is what he was thinking it through when he read it. So that's pretty cool. So little element.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, so this was a great film. We enjoy this film when our kids were little. Sometimes we just put it on now. Do you guys put
I actually enjoyed...
I was just wondering, do you guys put on Disney films like just to have on in the background when you're doing, like, you don't have to have the sound up. Sometimes we do
like a beautiful picture. In fact, many times I have watched many of these movies muted, and
they hold up.
They can be appreciated like in the same regard, just like frame for frame. It's amazing.
Yes. They are little pieces of art, for sure. So tell us about it. Do you guys love Winnie the Pooh? If not, we hope maybe you'll watch the movies, and then maybe you will.
It is interesting. I actually love Winnie the Pooh more in my adulthood than I did in my childhood.
Yeah.
And I think like I enjoyed him more in my teenage years than I did in my childhood as well. It's something like Pooh has grown with me. It's very interesting. As I've needed Pooh more in my life, Pooh has come into my life.
I think that, well, gosh, that made me think of the Tao of Pooh. I've never read that, but, you know, somebody...
I've tried to get her to.
Somebody even made that.
I have it in an audiobook. I tried to get her to listen to. Someone tried to push it on her in the past and ruined it for her. So, you gotta fix that, right?
No. I like Winnie the Pooh in its pure form.
There you go.
There you go. So tell us all about your experiences with Winnie the Pooh, and we'd love to hear from you guys. We'll see you guys next time.